Well guys, yeah, how are you today? Yeah. Wow, what an emotional roller coaster last night was. Watching that documentary. The one I'm talking about obviously is Sir David Attenborough's film Ocean. It's the latest documentary about the ocean. Insane, took me on a journey of emotions, and we're going to talk about that in this video today. First, what I'm going to try and do is show you a little short clip of a trailer, get you kind of familiar with what it's about, and then we can come back and talk about that and how I felt and what happened and what it's all about.
After living for nearly 100 years on this planet, I now understand the most important place on Earth is not on land, but at sea.
Through the course of my life, we have been on a voyage of ocean discovery. Only now are we understanding what it means for the future of our world. What we have found could change everything.
For once you've truly seen the sea, you'll never look at Earth in the same way again. The ocean is our planet's life support system and our greatest ally against climate catastrophe.
Yet it's at a crossroads.
We are draining the life from our ocean. Today, it is in such poor health, I would find it hard not to lose hope, were it not for the most remarkable discovery of all.
Yeah, so the main thing that this film got me, what really drove the emotions, what really made me enough passionate to make this video, was something called bottom sea trawling. Something I'd never heard about before watching this film. I don't keep up to date with that kind of stuff. That's probably my own fault anyway. But yeah, it's basically a method of fishing where they have like a giant rake net and they just rip across the bottom of the ocean, catching everything, every kind of organism, plant, coral, whatever it is, everything goes into it. Sometimes only to catch one species, the rest of it gets discarded and thrown away. Absolutely horrific. And when you see these scenes in the film of how it just looks like a nuclear winter afterwards, they've literally destroyed the floor, they've released carbon dioxide, absolutely destroying it. And it's horrible, horrific, and it's what hit me really hard last night. I was like, oh wow, what why? Yeah, so you're on that roller coaster and you're just like, what? And now he will take you a bit further, and there is light in the tunnel. It's not all doom and gloom. In certain areas they've stopped this kind of fishing completely, and the ocean has recovered. Well, now that's fantastic. So it can actually recover. Doesn't mean we go and do it again, but it can recover and grow back, and you see beautiful scenes of all the plants going back and the fish. So that's inspiring that it can come back. But we need to protect our oceans. Of course we do. I mean, we're an ocean planet. That is definitely a fact. We are an ocean world, and we only, land and Earth are only a small amount of that. I say, and what you'd be afraid of is how many times will the ocean let us do this to it? When will it decide, do you know what? I'm going to take it all back. The ocean's going to recover this planet, and we'll be gone, long gone, tucked away, wiped out and refreshed. I'm not saying it's going to happen, obviously, lads, but it's a thought, though. It's an interesting thought. It's something that popped in my head last night watching the movie. I don't know. But anyway, what does that mean for us? Yeah, so us as fish keepers, what does this mean? What does this actually mean? I think, and I passionately believe so, that our hobby is very important. Very important. Conservation, the things we do, especially if you're keeping your plants and your fish and you're keeping them really healthy, and you're doing everything you possibly can to keep these fish as healthy as possible. That's evident by how long your fish last. Are your fish thriving? Are they lasting for years? Are they breeding? If that's all happening, you're a great fish keeper and you're doing your job and you're doing your part. Because I do believe there are certain fish in the hobby that are no longer in the wild because humans have destroyed their habitat. That's fantastic that we can actually be part of that. It'd be even more fantastic if we can one day reintroduce that back into the wild. Wouldn't that be great if we could do that? But, so our hobby is important. I believe that. Totally, well, probably wouldn't be able to do it, but yeah. So keeping our plants and our fish, plants, we're finding more plants all the time, and with new species, and this is in your home, and you're creating them natural ecosystems. It can't be a bad thing. I can't believe it could be a bad thing. I think it's an amazing thing we do as fish keepers, and we're doing a really good job to help sustain that. Yeah, there is an issue with fish food in the film he talks about. The film, I don't know. I think the fish I'm using, the fish food I'm using is sustainably produced. So I'm happy enough with that. If it's not, I think we'll have to start making our own live food, lads, or something like that. But yeah, but I don't really. I think that's a massive concern. I think it's more the mass-produced fish for consumption, basically, to eat, basically, which I don't do. So I'm not part of it, in case you're wondering. Yeah, so I don't do it, because I don't eat fish. I've never ate fish. Even from a very small child, I've always hated fish. My parents told me I never liked it, would spit it out, never liked it. Still don't like it today, can't stand the taste of seafood, it's horrible. Is that why I keep fish? I have no idea. It's something in my head, I don't know. I've always had a great respect for fish and water and the life in the water, life in the ocean, I've had a great respect, an absolute fascination about it, actually. A real fascination about it. I've still got the same fascination today. Every day when I see my aquariums, my fish, my plants, still the same fascination. Absolutely love it. Is that why I don't eat fish? I have no idea. I just don't like it. That's it. So I'm happy that there's one person on the planet that's not contributing to them fisheries, because I'm not eating it. But that's nothing, is it really? Yeah, but the film, you'll enjoy it. I hope you go and watch it. I hope it makes you passionate. I hope it makes you look and maybe think a bit more about what you're doing, and or something you maybe can do, or I don't know. Who knows? You have to watch it and decide for yourselves what you're going to think about it afterwards. And let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know. That's it. It's a crazy video. Don't know why I'm even doing it. Had the passion, had the thought, had to put it on film. Hope you enjoyed it. All that sort of stuff. And take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.